Well, we've got a big girl here. It's going to touch your heart. This is, I don't know where the name came from, but her name is Twiggy. And as you can see, Twiggy is extremely overweight. They said she needs to lose about 60 pounds before they can even continue on with her medical care. Twiggy is, as you can see, she's very sweet, very friendly. She's a great little pup. She's old. She's about, they're getting older. She's about 10 years old, and they're putting her at 114 pounds, and they're saying that she needs to lose 60. So I believe that, and the vet here is working with her. They just got her in, and they're going to put her on a diet and get her weight down to where she's healthy again, because this isn't good for her. But we wanted to go ahead and get a video of her, and figure maybe somebody out there that has the time and would like to work with Twiggy. The story, her story is pretty sad. She's lived her whole life at a plant, at a refinery here in Louisiana. She was kind of a yard dog. All the men and the people working at this portion of the refinery all just kind of chipped in and took care of her, and evidently were not feeding her the proper foods. And then evidently something happened and they had to get rid of her, and so of course what happens, she goes to the shelter. And you know, a 10-year-old dog, overweight, and she needs somebody that will take her and let her live her golden years in good health and in a house with a family. She's never known that. All she's known is living at the plant. But she's so sweet, you wouldn't know it. They must have been loving on her, because she's very affectionate. But this is Twiggy, and Twiggy is she needs somebody special. And I know somebody out there is going to see her, and then she's going to touch your heart, and you're going to want to bring her to your house and make her part of your family. And she'll be a great pet. She's much more attracted to me. She's probably been around men most of her life. She keeps wanting to come over and sit by me. Oh yeah, she like the belly scratching. She's such a sweet girl. She's so out of breath, even moving around just wears her out, poor darling. But get her weight off of her, and in 6 months or in a year from now, you see this, and you just couldn't believe this is where she came from. But this is Twiggy, and she needs a forever home. If you can help her out, look her up. Let's get her a family. This is Twiggy. Okay, this is gonna be part 2 of Twiggy's video. Now, we took Twiggy's videos and pictures several months ago, and if you look at those, you'll see that there's been quite a bit of difference in Twiggy. They have been keeping her here at the vet, and she's been on a very restrictive diet. I think she was 125 pounds when she came in, and I think she's down to about 90 pounds. So she's doing great on her weight loss, and we can already tell how much more mobile she is. When the last video, I don't even know if we got her to walk. All she wanted to do was sit and lay down. But this one, she's out here walking around. She ran out in the yard there, and was actually kind of acting like a real dog instead of a morbidly obese. But this is Twiggy, and we're doing a second set of pictures and videos on her to let everybody see, and she's getting close to being ready for her new family. As soon as they get her weight down to where it needs to be and get her medical stuff finished, then we're going to have to find her a home. Twiggy right now is about 90 pounds. She's 10 years old. She's an older girl. She's the one that had the I don't know if you remember the story on her. She was kept by a bunch of men out at a plant here in Louisiana, a petroleum plant, and she was kind of like the shift dog. And of course they fed her improperly, but she had a good life out there, and she stayed with them for about 10 years, or most of her life. And then they had some changes at the plant, and said they couldn't keep her out there anymore. And I guess nobody was willing to take her home and give her a family life. So Twiggy needs a family. I don't know, in her senior golden years here, she needs a family to be with and know the love and of sleeping in a bed at night and having people love on her and take care of her like that. So that's what we're working toward, trying to get her to where she'll have her forever home in her golden years, and somebody that'll let her just enjoy, and somebody that will keep her weight maintained and let her enjoy out her final years. She had a little surgery right there. They removed a little lump, and it was benign, and everything's fine. It's gonna, hair will grow over it and never know it was there. And she needs a home, so we're gonna go ahead and try and get her posted out there, and maybe we'll find her home, because she'll be ready pretty soon, and she can leave straight from the vet and go to your home. Oh, look at that little girl. All right, this is Twiggy. Let's give Twiggy a good home for her golden years. Twiggy, Labs for Rescue. Say, give me a home. Don't you hide that face. Don't you hide that face. Oh, look at her. She's so sweet. All right, this is Twiggy. Tell him. Oh, gonna do a little belly roll. See, she'd have never done that before, as heavy as she was. So she's come a long way. All right, she's showing you what she wants. She wants some grass to roll in. All right, this is Twiggy.